It's your girl, MC Yee, 360 Radio, Connected Radio, the Yee area. We just secured the Red Ranger, made sure he got safely on his ship.
He morphed back.
Or whatever. Where do they go? Ships?
I don't know. Zordon. They're going to go see Zordon.
wherever the Rangers go when they're done. But much love to Low Key and, of course, his trusty sidekick. It's your girl, MC Yee, 360 Radio, Connected Radio, the Yee area. You are now listening to a live broadcast here, Sacramento, California. The legendary DJ Eddie Z on the wheels of steel. Mm-hmm. We got 916 Sackboy shooting. We got Tap In on the co-host, and we got another legend in the building. I haven't had Willie Joe in the building in probably 10 years. 10 years?
Dang.
Yeah, because the other station is at least, this is 7 years here for sure.
Mm-hmm. Sheesh.
Yes. So let them know who you are, where you're from.
Yes. Willie Joe. Head of our generation now from Vallejo, California, man.
Well, welcome back, and congratulations on all your success, because we've seen it. We watch it out here. I like to follow what you're doing, and I want to congratulate you and give you your flowers, because not everybody can do what it is that you're doing. So
thank you. Thank you.
For people out there who don't know, what does an A&R do?
Well, it's all different type of A&Rs. This A&R right here, what I do is discover talent,
okay,
develop talent, help them put the projects together, rollouts together, and just pretty much, help them become a brand and an artist.
The whole package.
Yeah, the whole
okay,
thing.
That's really dope. And I know your beginnings come from being an artist, as we've all just talked about in the hallway, like the memories and the nostalgia that floods back with songs like I'm From the Bay, bruh, and like your ad libs and Drip Squad Worldwide. Like, I went and dug out my Drip Squad clothes. I have it.
Okay.
But I'm a bit bigger than I was back then, so I didn't want to like be squozing it into the drip. But I do have some really dope clothes. They flooded the market with their shit. Like, the Drip Squad was the drip of water with like the eyes that were kind of tight, kind of like, they've been chiefing. So if you ever seen that, that's Willie Joe and his squad. And Drip represented what was it?
Dreamers really inspire people.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
And I thought that was a dope concept too, even back then. So Tap In is my co-host. Tap In is the host of Sneaky Link podcast, Politely Radio. He's the politest man on God's green earth.
Definitely is.
Okay, Sneaky Link, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he got married off that podcast.
Yeah, definitely. But yeah, first and foremost, I wanted to say congratulations on your success.
Thank you.
I'm saying I didn't see you perform a couple of times. I'm from the Bay Area. I'm from the Bay too. I'm from the city, so I had to see you perform a couple times. So, my question is to you. So, how did it go from you being an artist focusing on yourself? Mm-hmm. How was the transition now that you into development and not doing that for somebody else?
It was an easy transition, because crazy is back then I was doing that and didn't know I was doing that.
Yeah.
So I always was showing love to artists. I always was getting artists together and collabing with them, having them in my video, letting them perform with me, doing shows and putting them on the bill. Like, I was doing that as an artist, trying to establish my own self. So I didn't know at the time that that's what I was doing. So as I, transitioned into this, I realized over time, like, I've been doing it. So it kind of just came natural.
That's what's up.
Seriously, super dope. And like the transition to Atlanta, I'm sure you go back and forth a lot, but is the music scene exponentially different there than it is here?
Yeah, sonically for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's similar to where they stick to they world, and they definitely play their own and their culture and stuff like that, just like we do. But yeah, it's a little different, but it's still all culture and love.
What's the future for you for Generation Now? What are you working on? Like, what are you going to be offering artists coming forward?
We just building. We're going to continue offering what we've been doing. Find artists from at a certain place in their career and then make them household names. You know what I'm saying? We definitely did it with Jack Harlow. We definitely did it with Lil Uzi.
That's right. I was about to say, let's tell them some names, Willie.
So Jack Harlow, is on the label. Lil Uzi's on the label. DJ Drama is one of the CEOs of the label. Don Cannon, the other CEO, along with my boy Lake. We got a new artist, Kai Cash, out of Brooklyn, and we got a few other people on the rise. We also just opened up the management department, so we have Generation Management now. So we manage Lil Tyler, we manage Kodak Black, and we manage Young Miami.
Well, I mean, if you ever need a handler for Yak, like just give me a call. I'm really we need drops from all those people, but I'm really good at getting them to the Greek, so to speak. And Yak's a wild guy, he's right up my alley. I love him. I love him to death. I love Kodak Black. He's just my spirit animal. As far as you being out in the Bay, I know you did something this weekend I think it was this weekend with Karina.
Yeah.
What did you guys have going on, and what was that for the artists?
We had the crossover mixer. It was at Swig in San Francisco.
Nice.
So we pretty much had a mixer on Friday where music meets sports. We had a few sports, NBA, Golden State Warriors come through. We had a bunch of artists come through, producers, execs, managers, A&Rs, and just giving it a feel where it just really was meant for everybody to just network, rub shoulders, have fun, you know what I'm saying? Enjoy that the All-Star weekend is here, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, being able to meet somebody that you probably saw on the gram and wasn't able to really see them in person. So
amen.
We just wanted to bring a different vibe.
Yes, that's dope. I did see a clip of one of the artists was like, what musical artist would you bring on the team? And they're like, I think E40 would fit well.
Looney.
Yeah, that was dope to watch that. Super, super dope. And I know you brought people with you here tonight, so we're going to be talking to them too. But did you bring music to play?
Yeah,
sure. You did. Yes, you did. Well, we'll definitely be playing some of that. But I did want to ask before we get you off the camera, what podcasts or even just internet education do you go to? Like, what do you do for either watching for entertainment, educational purposes, looking for artists? What are you looking at?
I'm a definitely a YouTube guy, so I look at pretty much everything. Earn Your Leisure is a good,
yes, it is
good platform that I look at all the time. Joe Buttons is cool. $1 Million Worth of Game is cool. I like some of the Bay Area podcasts, like No Vulture.
I like that one.
History of the Bay. It's
Dregs.
fire too. 360 Radio.
Okay, hey, I didn't even pay him for that. I didn't even pay him for that.
Definitely. Stuff like that.
I'm a fan, so I'm always going to spaz out on you because I've been a fan since before you were A&R with Facts. Generation Now. I'm
been supportive.
Yes, I'm a Willie Joe fan, Waterboys fan. So far back. But I also wanted to just let the artists out there know that are listening. What is one word of advice that you, as an A&R, would give to an upcoming artist that's looking to get further? Doesn't have to be simple. Doesn't have to be complicated.
Well, first, believe.
Okay.
Because you gotta believe, because you finna go through a lot of stuff that if you don't believe, if you kind of believe, if you're unsure, if you're kind of like, I don't know, it's gonna expose you in this thing. Like, it's 1,000,003 people trying to do the same thing that you're trying to do. You gotta do things to show why you different. And it doesn't even mean like, do something about your character or anything like that. But belief will always make you stand up in situations. Like, it will always make you go. Like, people always, salute us for the grind that we did when I was rapping. As far as Drip Squad, as far as, I'm from the Baby Ruck campaign, and as far as even before that, 20-Second Letter, F&M's, Rest in Peace, the Tracks a Million, like moving around like that. Like, that was all just because I got belief. Right. It was didn't know I was gonna do any of that. I just believed and I smashed. Oh, Sack show me love. I'm out here. I believe. I'm doing shows. I'm doing collabing with artists. I'm whoop. It's just belief. You know what I mean? So I feel like if you really believe in what you do, everything else will play itself out.
Yep, your innate belief. I believe that too.
Yeah.
Tap, you got anything for Willie Joe?
Generation Now is bigger. Is it bigger than music? Because I think I seen it on I want to say some Leaf or something. I'm listening on some Leaf.
Yeah, we got a Backwoods collaboration. So Generation Now
Captain paying attention. Okay.
Because the first thing, like when I think of Generation Now, is Willie Joe, because that's the first thing, like for me being in the Bay Area, that's the only thing that we know of Generation Now. So I was like, when I heard Jack Harlow, I'm like, okay, I wonder if he has something to do with that, but you're not really knowing. You know what I'm saying?
This one did. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, most of it's this one. Willie, take your flowers.
Yeah, man. So big salute. Big salute to you, man. Much success going forward.
I appreciate it, bro. For real.
And I mean, you could have been anywhere in the Bay. You could have been anywhere right now, and you came to see us. So I really appreciate that.
You know, I definitely rock with you. I'm definitely a fan, and you know what I mean?
Thank you. I do harass Willie Joe sometimes in his DM. I'm like, how do I get to be like where I need to be? And he's like, girl, relax. Like it's just relief, like you said. And that's what I got, 1.5 million%.
Oh, yeah, and everybody sees it, and everybody's embracing it, and everybody loves it.
Well, thank you. I feel tad crazy at times, but I just had the Red Ranger in here. I'm just saying, I mean, that's some big shit. That is some big shit popping.
Was that your favorite Ranger?
I didn't have a favorite Ranger. Wow. I just have never had anyone come in here dressed in anything but clothing. You understand what I'm saying? Like that stood out to me. And his music was funky, like funky dope fresh. So I thought that was pretty dope. So shout out to Low Key. All the way from San Jose, they drove here. So that's a big drive too. We're going to take a song we're going to do a song right now so we can get your artist in here. And we still have Dub 20 in the building. What song did you want to go into, Willie Joe?
He might got to download it, but definitely Kai Cash.
What do you have on there, Eddie Z?
He probably have the artist y'all gonna talk to.
7-11-24.
Yeah.
Yes, that one. 7-11-24. Generation Now. Willie Joe in the building. It's your girl MCE. Tap in the building. We're about to get into a new artist, and then we got another interview after this. DJ Eddie Z on the wheels, y'all. Keep your ears to the speakers. Yay! Perfect. And then you can.
Working all fall, working all summer, all year long. My call log been seeing more numbers. When you want it all, you gotta give your all to it. Worry less, I started praying more, give it to God. I can't let my dream defer, won't let me stall further, fostering my hunger. Got a march, soldier. They say, my nigga, we at war, what you gonna do to win? How you gonna protect this shit you build if they start moving in? What make you different? Can't no nigga view life through my lens to duplicate my bruises, cuts, the pain that was excruciating. See, I had this one dream since a youth legit, since a ruthless kid to be the biggest nigga in it. Let me move your spirit. Back when a star was a star, when meet and greets was in malls, niggas getting chased to their limousines by fans all in awe. Want to be on 106 and pop, Rap City giving them hell, Spring Fling performing my draws, MTV cribs on my lawn. Back when the rapper was frowned upon, cause that dream was far. When Little C's was that nigga, when Little Kim was my aunt. Before this shit got so personal, magazines was in stock. You put your favorite rapper poster in your room on your wall. I never let it slip, forever been in debt to this and stood the test of time. Through every loss I gained a lesson. Back when CYM was prevalent, it felt like we was getting close but didn't hit the nail with it. Lot of different egos, lot of different goals. I sat back in the dark and didn't excel with it. Till I dropped the West and saw some light, it gave me breath again. Puff wanted to sign me, I ain't know if that was where my life was headed. So I didn't take no deals, but I still represented. Time killed the moment though. I see my motion go emotional, this roller coaster got a nigga low. I can't lie, but I ain't give up now. I picked my chin up, moved to the A to finish my job. V was at UCLA, moved in with Bree and my moms. It's time for me to keep going. 7-11, let's drop. I see the wheel turning, still working. Different studios to get a feel. We just hoping something work, a different battle. Bigger hills, stay consistent. As the time goes, my mind roams, discouraging. Nigga getting older, life is worrisome. Can't go get a job cause that'll burden me. Feel like people know me, but a lot still never heard of me. Pockets filled with lint, is my pride in my way? Nigga, nah, do your job, it's okay. The world is yours if you believe, that'll be great. And I stayed the course, became a force and hustled day to day. 2022, our work led us to meet with Drama and Lake. Now I'm here, to set the record straight and make it clear. Sign my deal. I did all of this for my inner kid, and it's only the beginning for me. Never give up, my nigga. I'm the example. You should listen to me. I made it happen.